folks, welcome back to the Witchual Workout. I'm Laura Tempest Zakroff. Today we are looking at balance. In the Northern Hemisphere, we are coming towards the autumnal equinox in several days. If you are in the Southern Hemisphere, then you are working with the vernal equinox. And a lot of folks go, oh, what's the big deal about the equinoxes? The solstices are so much more exciting. And the solstices are pretty cool, right? Extremes are really cool. I think balance is sort of meh, but balance isn't about everything being neat and tidy. When we're looking at the equinoxes, I don't look at just what's happening in the world around me, which is enough, right? But also considering what do I personally need to be balancing in my life as we are shifting towards one extreme or another. Because balance isn't this, it's about trying to figure out this, right? And keeping our center, our focus. And this also works really well. Right now we're working towards the new moon, which is in a few days from now as well, which is a lot about introspection and considering what are we putting to seed. So that's our focus for today. Let's get started. Deep breath. Exhale. Deep breath. And exhale. One more deep breath. And exhale. Scoop. Up. Over. Stretch to the side. And up. Up. And one more set of these. And up. And last one. And up. Let's roll our shoulders. And reverse. And one back. And reverse. Shake it out. Down to the hips. And let's start to stretch through here. A little push. Nice and slow. A little bit more pressure applied each time, getting a little further. And let's walk it back in. See how much you can keep that push going, but keeping your feet also underneath you, making it smaller. Foot base, a little bigger at the hips. Center. Stretch your backs. Straight back here. And release. And down. Take a breath. And release. Bend the knees and roll up. And our necks, head forward. And back. And forward. And back. And roll. Other way. Back to center. All right. Let's focus on our bodies, bringing in breath, air, fire, flow of water. Connection to earth, to the sky, to below, out, and in. So, said in the beginning, balance, it's not all nice and neat. Sometimes it's about extremes. And to deal with such extremes, right, we need to find our center. So right now I'm just rolling softly on my feet, lifting up, thinking about this thing called the carousel pole through the center of the body, right? Imagining that between my legs, up, right in front of my spine, through the center of my neck, is a pole running up. You can see it as a tree. Axis Monday. More up. And be sure, just think about that through the center. Find it a lot easier to keep your balance. If you're just doing this and you're kind of breaking it at the knees, it's much harder to keep your balance. Feel that little roll. Pull up a little more. I'm going to turn a little bit to the side. Start to feel that in the calves. And the next thing we're going to do is going to build on this so that we're going to go one foot up, the other foot up. One foot down, the other foot down. So up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. We're going to speed it up a little. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. It's going to start to roll in your hips. Up, up, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Don't have to do any arms if you don't want to. If this is just enough for you to focus on, that's totally fine. Okay, let's go from the other direction. So other foot, up, up, down, down. Seems like a little small thing, but it actually does help to work with your brain. So you probably start it with your dominant foot. Up, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. This is my little wonkier side. Once you get going, your brain stops thinking about it. Just feel the motion. Don't forget, carousel pole through the center. All right, let's shimmy. Let's help those calves out. Relax, full body up. Now let's open up. To this side and to this side. So a little easier, you can do this to the front leg, back leg. Front shimmy, back shimmy. Let's bring it to center. And switch the other leg forward. So part of this little trick is keeping it going so you're not going and back here, right? It's the flow back and forth, which is another secret of balance. Right? It's what happens in the in-between spaces. That's where the magic lays. Center. Adding a little figure eight on this. Keep breathing. Balance is hard, huh? Back to center. And breathe. Steady. And up, down, up, down. All right. So just it's a little bit of footwork. It's about finding that center pole, right? And also finding the space to transfer in between. So good themes to be working on, things that you can, if you're standing in line, right? Think about moving from foot to foot, right? Moving from back to front. We'll continue revisiting this because balance is essential. It's also the second tenet of modern traditional witchcraft. Maintain balance. So, hope you enjoyed this. I will see you tomorrow if you subscribe.